It's Saturday, May 16th, and it's another beautiful day for some baseball. In this video, we're going to break down 8 of the best player props on that entire slate. I'm going to be showing you a new strategy that we're rolling out that is absolutely printing. We have a 4.5x play and a 7.25x play that we will be going over. On top of that, we have the 3-man home run parlay we'll be breaking down in this video for you guys. And then we're going to follow all of that up with the Sportsbook play of the day. Who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So if that sounds good to you, let's go.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now before we begin and get rocking and rolling and breaking down all these player props for you guys that we have in store on Saturday, all these plays, go on ahead and smash that like button for me. 150 likes on this video, and one of you will win $100 if and when that Sportsbook play of the day cashes. All you got to do is like and comment below. Now, I drop these every single day, never missing a beat for you guys, dropping banger after banger after banger. We had the Yankees yesterday. They cashed. Toronto did not get it done. Toronto was the only team on the entire slate in premium and in the free plan that I did not cash. And then on the player props, we cashed all but 2 in yesterday's video. So hopefully you guys got some value out of that, and we'll be doing that again today. Now, I say all that, but the honest to God truth, the most important thing that you can do, go down below, visit my buddy Stan, because he's got ways for you to get more bonus plays, build your bankroll, and lock these in for absolutely free. And my buddy Stan in the description is going to send you on over to the Stan.store and just simply top from bottom here, that big, beautiful golden W that's winnable. That's where I drop all my free plays, all my premium plays for free. You'll get MLB cheat sheets. You'll get home run cheat sheets. You'll get NBA cheat sheets, WNBA cheat sheets. You'll get bonus free plays every day. You'll also get the video plays and how we lock them in over there every single day for absolutely free. Get on over to Winnable. There's also a great free Discord community as well that you guys can be a part of. Now, if you want premium options, those are always available as well. And the way to get in there without even having to spend any money at all for the premium plays, you get 45 days for absolutely free if you sign up with Kalshi. Right now, we're turning 500 into 10,000. You'll see exactly how we're growing every single day. We break it down for you guys in the recap. We have made $280 this week in profits alone. And if you lock in on Kalshi, legal in all 50 states, with code FFAPE deposit, you'll get a free $10. But more importantly, you'll get a free 45 days to come grow with us over there on premium. So make sure you're signing up, depositing, and when you do and you use code FFAPE, send all of that proof to the number below. Polymarket's also a great choice as well. You'll only get a free 30 days there, but it's not a $20 welcome bonus anymore. They've actually bumped that up. Code FFAPE, and when you deposit 20, you get $50 in a welcome bonus. Now, in today's video, our plays consist of a couple books. We have a new strategy. We went 2 for 2 yesterday, dropped some of them for free to the Winnable, so just another reason to get on over there. They're a little bit safer. Payouts are a little bit less, but we will cash those way more. I know I got some people in the comments saying we never cashed, even though we cashed yesterday's play, and well, the day before yesterday, because I'm recording this a little early. So we cashed Thursday's play. Friday, we did super well. Funny thing is, the only 2 player props in yesterday's video that did not cash were actually my favorite 2, believe it or not. Ketel Marte and Mickey Moniak didn't get it done. Hunter Goodman, Corbin Carroll, all of the rest easily greened out. So we're going to try to green out all of them for this video so we can full sweep. No matter how you lock them in, you will green out on those ones. But for the new strategy, and just because I simply think it's the best app, Sleeper, code FFAPE, you get a free $20, a $100 deposit match, a free 30 days of premium, and you'll get a free square, something like Nick Kurtz under 99.5 total bases. You can add it to the 4-mans that we're going to be showing you in this video and increase the payout for you guys. So get over on Sleeper with code FFAPE, deposit, get your free 20 without even depositing. But when you do deposit, you get that $100 deposit match and that free 30 days. We also do like Prizepicks. All these are great. I just highly recommend Sleeper more than the rest. So get on over, get your free 30 days, 45 days for Kalshi, so you can grow with us every single day in premium. But honestly, if you just simply go over to Winnable and get in there for free, that's super important as well. Now, I am. I say it every time. I know a lot of you guys that watch every day are probably sick of hearing it, but it must be done. I actually have a buddy that does exactly what I do, content creation on YouTube. Same kind of thing, sports picks. You probably know him. You probably watch his videos, and he got a strike. So YouTube might be out on the hunt again. They've been leaving us alone. October, we got like 5 strikes, lost the channel for a month. Do not want that to happen again. So we read this disclaimer.
Gambling involves significant risks. There's no guarantees of profit, and you can lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. They're all right there in front of you. I do receive a commission made through those signups.
Some people say I work for them. That is absolutely false. I wish I did. I would get paid way more as a retainer to hand out losing plays. But my main goal is to give you winning plays every day. Take the money from those apps so you can buy my premium. That's the end goal. This is a business. And I also just love sports and sports betting. So let's talk about all these plays we have for you guys. Let's do a quick recap so you can see how we're growing, and then we'll get into the free plays right here in the video. And instead of reading that disclaimer like an auctioneer, I did read the comment and I did speed that up in post-production. But this is what we did in premium and the free plan yesterday. Now, some of these player props did not go our way. We had so many right. It was like we do lock in like 6 and 8 mans, so don't get it twisted. We take big chances and big swings. A lot of plays voided out or got rebooted like this one David Fry did. Some we were just like 5 for 6 and the dude missed by 0.5. It can happen. I don't swing the bat, but we did have a great night. We hit this 3X play. Would have been more if David Fry played. We had Angel Martinez, Connor Griffin, and Brandon Lowe to take us home in that one. Nice demon play there. Sniped that one of Connor Griffin, getting 3 in that game. Little 3X payout for the boys. Then we had this 5X winner, Brooks Lee, Cody Clemens, Jared Kellenick, and Miguel Vargas on that slip for that 5X payout. Then this one did cash, and this is part of the new strategy. We'll break it down a little bit more, but it's simple, guys. You just got to know who to pick and who not to pick. You pick the bad pitchers. You pick the good pitchers. You know how to parlay them all up together. We had Nick Kurtz over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Tyler Mahle over 2.5 earned runs, and Tyler Soderstrom for just 1 hit, run, and RBI. Simply just a 1.9x payout, nothing fancy, but we will cash these at a higher rate because they're not the normal 12x, 15x, 24x. We've hit 58x's. We do it all over in premium and here on the channel. This is, like I said, we went 2 for 2. This is the other one. We had Cam Schlittler, 2 or fewer runs allowed, and then Carson Benji under 0.5. If you guys are prize picks enthusiasts, you cannot do this over there. They just simply do not allow you to take unders on runs. So we have a book for you. It's called Sleeper. And then in the home run department, I kicking myself right in the butt because I hit so many home runs, but we had them paired up differently. And a lot of them had, 2 of them had, one had Mickey Moniak on it, and the other one had Ketel Marte. I told you those 2 were my favorite guys on Friday. They'll probably, I'm just going to throw this out there if you want to lock this in for free. Those 2 will probably have huge games on Saturday. They didn't do anything on Friday when we took them. If you take them the next day, a lot of people, a lot of novices, stay away from them. They're not in this video. This is just free knowledge for you guys that I'm dropping. A lot of guys will take a guy. He burns them on day 1. They don't take them on day 2. They go off. Day 3, they go back because they just had a good game and they get burnt again. And then they put them on a ban list. Do not make that mistake. Mickey Moniak and Ketel Marte will have fantastic games in this series. And this is the Kalshi side of things here. I told you guys, you deposit with code FFAPE over on Kalshi, legal in all 50 states. We deposited $500 back on Monday, and we've turned it into $782. We've had 1 losing day. Monday, the very first day, we went 0 for 5. It was embarrassing. I was sick to my stomach. I said, oh no, how could this happen? But we've turned this into $282 of profit this week alone. Now we're doing this slowly. This is not a magic pill that I'm trying to get you guys to swallow. We're not doing a ladder challenge, nothing like that at all. Our unit size is $25 right now until I tell you differently. Everybody that gets into premium just simply has to follow the blueprint I'm laying it out for you guys exactly. So it shows you exactly what to bet. Now, if you didn't deposit 500 and you deposit just 100, divide 25 by what's that, 25 by 500 to get your unit size, and then multiply that. Just do the math and break it down. I didn't make any sense there, but just knock down your unit size a little bit. If you only deposited 100, I would make your unit size 10, but we're going to do this slowly, incrementally, and gain traction as we go. This is how you can get started in sports betting when you do not have a big bankroll. So like I said, our unit size has been $25. We've made 282 this week. Not a magic pill, simply what you should actually be doing when you're sports betting. Can you take those 4 and 6 and 8 men? Yes, you absolutely can. We're not taking those on Kalshi. We're keeping them a little bit separate. We do hit a ton. We have a high hit rate. A lot of the premium members or the free gang can tell you below. We've hit 58Xs, 32Xs, 24Xs that pretty much could carry you for the next 2-3 months in profits. But we don't hit them every single day. We tend to hit a couple 5 to 8Xs every day, depending on what we put together. But if you want to make this slowly, you got to go super light, super low bankroll, super low unit on those type of plays. And then the safer ones, the ones that you don't like to take because you think that you can hit a lottery ticket over on the sports books. That's what they want you to do. This is how you profit. And all you got to do is follow along here in premium. And it's free. Code FFAPE on Kalshi, and you'll get that for 45 days for absolutely free. We had Houston Astros. This was a late addition to premium. As soon as I saw that Corey Seager was out for the Texas Rangers, as soon as I was already kind of on the Astros a little bit because I did like their starting pitcher a ton. But as soon as Seager was out and there was a couple other things that happened that steered me in the direction of the Astros enough to make this a premium play, we did take it almost a double up on your money there, $20 to win 38.64. And like I said, our unit size is $25, but sometimes we go bigger. Yankees, $75. We also had 75 on Toronto. Yankees and Toronto were my 2 favorite plays on the day. Toronto this year is not what they used to be, but they were going up against the Tigers, so I thought they had it in the bag. Tigers ended up walking it off in, I believe, the 10th inning, maybe the 9th inning. I can't remember now. But we did have the Yankees. They played superbly. Cam Schlittler on the mound, shut down the Mets. The only big thing that happened for the Mets was that Juan Soto home run. Other than that, they didn't really muster much at all. Yankees won that one easily. Tampa Bay was probably number 3 on my list of favorite plays. I did like Toronto, 1 or 2. Really, the Yankees and them were tied. But we did love Tampa Bay enough to make it a 2-unit play here. And we had $50, won $89.70. They won that game down there in Miami. And when the lines first dropped, I should have hurried up because they were actually plus money when the lines first dropped. And then we did have a nerfy on the card today that we loved. Padres Mariners, no run first inning, $25 to win 44 on that one. And then we completely swept in college baseball. A lot of you guys look, it's super juiced. We bet $75 to win $20. Normally, someone that bets $1,000 per slip, I would do $1,000 to win $200. And I know that sounds crazy to a lot of you, but if you have $75 and you want to win 20, this is the easiest way to do it. It's like finding a $20 bill laying on the street, especially in college baseball, because the favorites just about never lose. It happens sometimes, but the hit rate is in the 90 percentile. So we're going to be taking advantage of that over on Kalshi. We had Georgia as well, 25 to win 49. This one was just a simple double up of our money there. Kansas, 25 to win 33.68. And Arkansas, almost a double up, $25 to win 41.87. We swept our plays in college baseball. So we'll be diving fully into baseball from here on out. We might have some NBA playoff plays when I do deem them necessary in premium, when I like them enough, but you never really know what you're going to get. And those are actually super, super juiced. I mean, the favorites are pretty highly favorited right now in the playoffs. But anyway, we're crushing baseball. Get into premium. You can get 50% off the weekend pass. You still have time with code LFG if you just want to dip your toes in, see if I'm not BSing you, see if these slips are real. Go on ahead. The premium, it's 50% off with the LFG for the weekend pass. If you want a month or more 45 days for Kalshi though, and it's legal in all 50 states. Make sure you're taking advantage, or sign up for Polymarket if you already have Kalshi but you still want a free 30 days. Polymarket, code FFAPE, deposit 20, get 50. I'm making it super easy for you guys to get into premium without even having to come out of pocket at me. You deposit on the apps and you keep that money. It's your money to gamble with. You're going to be gambling anyway. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on this channel or looking for premium plays or free picks. But irregardless, I just talked for 15 minutes without even going over the plays. So I know somebody in the comments is going to say something, but there's a fast forward button. Let's get into the player props that we love on Saturday. We're starting off in the Philadelphia versus Pittsburgh game. I saw the comment yesterday, if the Pirates lose, I forget exactly what it said, but it was a Pirates fan saying they better not lose at home. And the Phillies pulled off a Philly miracle and came back and ended up winning that game. And I think it was the 11th inning, which was crazy. I was leaning Pittsburgh in that game a little bit. We had Phillies on the cheat sheet, but then after, because I dropped the cheat sheet super, super early, I look into different things, and I was like, I think the Pittsburgh's going to win this one. Philly, though, came back, didn't give up in that game. Kyle Schwarber with 2 home runs, 10 hits, runs, and RBIs. Now, do I think he does that on Saturday once again? Maybe. He's pretty damn good at hitting it over the fence. But what I do think he does is get over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. The pitcher on the mound for Saturday is not as good as the pitcher on the mound for Friday was. It's Chandler here. He's 1-4 in the year with a 4.62 ERA. We already know all about Schwarber. I mean, I don't think I have to spell him out for you. 3.8 average in his last 10. Hits a home run just about every other game. He is averaging a 3.8 in that 10-game span as well, having a immensely good run here. Fantastic ball player. We all know that. As you can see against those righties, a 222 batting average. So it does a little bit less against those righties, but still not really worried about it. Chandler against those lefties, he struggles a ton. 6.30 ERA. The batting average is 240, and the home runs per 9 are 1.8. Don't be surprised if Kyle Schwarber does it again on Saturday, at least getting 1 home run in that game. I like him to do it with 1 swing of the bat here. We're taking it for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And we're pairing him up with Bryce Harper. Now, you could take Trey Turner here, and the fact that I just said Trey Turner, but we're taking Bryce, which probably means Bryce will go over and Trey Turner will green out. But I do really like Bryce Harper a little bit more than Trey here in this spot. Adolis Garcia isn't really on the table either. He's doing very, very poorly right now. But I think Bryce is in line here for a good series and a good game on Saturday. He just got 7 in the game on the 15th there on Friday, going up against the same pitcher in Chandler rather, and he's averaging 2.9 in this 10-game span. I think he's on the table to do it again for us here on Saturday. As you can see against those righties, he does very, very well with a 289 batting average, and we already know Chandler, he struggles to that left side of the plate. 87 batters faced, and he's got a 6.30 ERA, 1.8 home runs per 9. I like Harper to have a day. We're taking it for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next, in that Cleveland versus Reds game, I do like Cleveland in this one. I liked them. We did have them on a long shot parlay, I believe, to win the game. I liked them here in this spot on Friday, and they did not win on Friday. Schneemann did not play, though. Now, I like the zigzag effect in this one. I think Cleveland takes it in this game, in this series as well. Cincinnati, they're a bit spotty. They scored a ton of runs on Friday. I like Cleveland to switch it up with them here. They got Gavin Williams on the mound, but the Reds, they have Paddock on the mound, who is 0-5, which I guess you could say he's due for a win, but he's got that 7.63 ERA. I do think Schneemann, with that day of rest, is going to come back very, very good and clear us out of this 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. It's a plus money play, so if you're locking this in on a DraftKings or something like that, I highly recommend just taking this one straight up, because that is good plus money there for this one. He's only averaging 1.4 in this 10-game span, but he's been a little spotty, I will admit, but he's coming off of a nice game with a nice day of rest, a couple days of rest, rather. I think he's going to have a good one here against Paddock on Saturday. He is 1 for 5 with a 250 batting average, so nothing to brag about. He's only got a 262 batting average against those righties. Lefties struggle a little bit more than average against Paddock with that 5.94 ERA, which is still absolute doo-doo. And he does still give up over a 300 batting average to those lefties at 1.6 home runs per 9. I think Schneeman's in line for a nice little game here on Saturday. Love the plus money. If you wanted to take him for just 0.5, go on ahead and do so. That is definitely the safer option, but I do love him in this spot. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And we're going back to Angel Martinez in this one on Saturday as well. I don't mind Jose Ramirez in this game. Steven Kwan I'd probably stay away from, but we love Angel Martinez. This one, probably my favorite prop in this game. We're taking him here for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I think he's going to make it 5 in a row. As you can see, he's done it in 4 in a row there. Nice back and forth game, though. It was 7-6 to end that game. The Cleveland Guardians were up for a little while. It was nice back and forth. I do think that there's going to be a good amount of runs scored once again on Saturday, especially on the Cleveland side of things, because Paddock is just that bad. And Gavin Williams, even though he's 5-3, he's gotten some run support because he does have a 3.74 ERA as well. One big indicator for us, something that goes against the grain, I guess, but not here on the channel. Martinez is 0 for 5 against Paddock. I do not think Paddock has the stuff to make that an 0 for 6, 0 for 7, 0 for 8. So we love Angel to get it done here, probably pretty early in this game. I think maybe by the second at bat, I think he clears this line. Against right-handed pitchers, 262 batting average, which is good. Now those lefties, again, they struggle against Paddock, but not really. A 5.94 ERA is still not good. That 300 batting average still, and 1.6 home runs per 9. So we definitely love Angel Martinez, the switch hitter, to get over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next, this is part of our strategy play that we're going to be rolling out for you guys. These ones are going to be a little safer. You can take just simple 2-mans and either 2x or get close to 1.8x, something like that, something that will hit at a higher rate. We did put together a 4-man using this strategy. It's a little bit more risky than taking those 2-mans, obviously, but we still love all of these. And if you wanted to split it in half, go on ahead and do so. We're taking Sandy Alcantara over 2.5 earned runs. As you can see, he averages about 2.8 per game given up. He's had some big games where he's just gotten absolutely shelled, giving up 7 against the Tigers and 7 against Baltimore. In his last outing, he did only give up 2 runs to a pretty good Washington Nationals team and a Dodgers team, but this might have been, I'd have to go ahead and check the tapes, but when the Dodgers were struggling and when Sandy Alcantara was actually pitching very, very well. He's regressed a little bit, as he should, because he's a decent pitcher, but he's not that high caliber. And we do like him to get a little shelled in this game, if you will. Tampa Bay Rays are absolutely scorching hot, and we think that they put up a good amount of runs early on in this game. So we're taking Sandy. This is also just simply a strategy that we're rolling out that we love. So we're taking Sandy here over 2.5 earned runs. And the correlated pairing with that is on the other side of the ball, other side of the field, if you will, whatever you want to call it. But we're taking Yandy Diaz to have a big game once again, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So basically we're saying that runs will be scored and Yandy will either score himself or get an RBI, maybe even both. He's done it in his last 2 games there, had 4 against Miami in the Friday game where they won 7-2. Remember, that was my 3rd favorite game on the slate to take in premium. So what does Yandy do against Sandy? Yandy and Sandy have a fun time when they go up against one another. 15 plate appearances. He's gotten 3 hits, 3 RBIs, batting a decent, maybe mediocre, right there on the line, a 231 against them there. 298 batting average, though, against those righties this year, and Sandy struggles a little bit more to those righties on the same token with a 4.10 ERA, which is really more important than batting average or home runs in this prop because we want earned runs, and we think Yandy's going to be a factor in that. So we're taking Yandy Diaz over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And now we go to the Miami Marlins hitter, Joe Mack, and we're taking him under 1 run. He's not going to score. He's not going to cross home plate. He's only done it 2 out of his last 5. He has never scored a run head-to-head against the Tampa Bay Rays. We don't think Martinez is going to give up a ton of runs with that 1.70 ERA. That might be a little wink-wink of what comes next. But we don't think Joe Mack is going to get it done. I don't think he's going to really get on base too many times. He struggles against those righties as well. So we don't like him in this spot. As you can see, let's just see some player data. He, for hits, runs, and RBIs, only cleared that 2 out of his last 5 as well. Not really getting too many hits. He had this one game where he got 2 hits. He did score a run against the Nationals there, and he did get a hit, run, and RBI in a 9-5 victory over the Twins. I do not think that they are going to be scoring 9 runs in this ball game. And like I said, he struggles against those lefties, or righties. That's Nick Martinez. They don't have data. I don't know why I didn't show him, but yeah, he struggles against the lefties, or the righties rather. Now I'm all tossed up. But Joe Mack, he's not scoring a damn run on Saturday. And last but not least, we got Nick Martinez. We just took the player Joe Mack on the Marlins to not score a run. And now we got Nick Martinez under 2.5 earned runs in his outing against Marlins. As you can see, he's done this in 9 of his last 10. If you wanted to take this straight and put some heavier money on this, go on ahead and do so. I don't think that this is one of the easiest and best player props on the slate if you can lock it in straight. I know it's that juiced -165 that you all hate and think it's not worth taking, but sometimes it is. I don't think he gives up more than 3 in this ball game against the Marlins before he exits and goes on and hands it over to the bullpen. As you can see, this season, he hasn't done it at all. At all. Not once. He had his first outing where he gave up 2 runs to the Brewers. Then in this one to Pittsburgh, where they lost 5-1 before they were hot, he gave up 2 in that one as well before the bullpen got blown up. Other than that, he has gotten it done, pitching absolutely phenomenally to some decent ball clubs, I might add. So we love him. Better ball clubs than the Marlins. We love him in this spot. Don't think he's going to give up many hits either. So we're taking Martinez under 2.5 earned runs. Now, how are we locking them in? You can do it with all the information I gave you, what you will, but this is what we're rolling out with. Bryce Harper for just 1 hit, run, and RBI, basically only because Prizepicks doesn't have the 1.5 listed yet, so we went with the 0.5. Kyle Schwarber, we're taking for 2.5. Again, they won't let us take 1.5. I do like him up to 3. I think that's about his minimum in this game, so I'm fully willing to take that demon there with Schwarber for the 2.5. I think he does it with 1 swing of the bat. Then we got Angel Martinez and Daniel Schneeman to take us home with that 1.5 each in the Cleveland game as well. This one is a 7.25x payout over on Prizepicks. Now, next, you will need an app where you can take the under 0.5 runs. Sleeper allows it. So get your free $20, get your $100 deposit match, get your free 30 days, and your free pick that you can add to the play, all with code FFAPE on Sleeper. Send me proof that you deposited using my code for that free 30 days. And this is exactly what we're rolling out with, a 4.51x here on this one. We got Yandy over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Nick Martinez under 2.5 runs. Sandy Alcantara over 2.5 runs. And Joe Mack to not score a run in the ball game. So love that one. You can, like I said, split those up on those DFS apps where you have to take a player from a different team. On those 2-mans, you keep Yandy with Sandy and Mac with Martinez, and that way you can cash those out. Those are super safe, like 1.8 to 2x payouts on those ones. And for the 3-man home run parlay, go on ahead, download Better, use code FFAPE, and get $200 in no sweat entries because this plays risky, and you don't have to risk your money at all with that no sweat entry. Free 30 days if you send me proof of using code FFAPE to that number down below. And we got Kazuma Akamoto for a home run. Mickey Moniak, he let us down on Friday. I told you, I think Ketel Marte probably gets one too. You got to go back to those guys that let you down sometimes. We're taking Mickey in this one. Love this game. Again, the under-over is extremely high. Once again, the weather should be beautiful again on Sunday in Colorado, so we love everything about that. We're taking Mickey Moniak to get a home run. And then Kyle Schwarber, 2 home runs on Friday. I think he gets another one on Saturday. This play is a 27x payout over on Prizepicks. Do some shopping. You could probably get a higher payout. And this is our sportsbook play of the day over on Kalshi. We're putting 3 units on it because remember I told you $25 is our 1 unit play. This is one of my favorite ones on the entire day. $75 to win 127. The only thing that makes me a little bit nervous is that Tampa Bay did beat Miami rather easily on Friday. Sometimes the series, I always say it, they zigzag a ton. But with the starting pitchers on the mound, Nick Martinez has been lights out. Tampa Bay bats are absolutely scorching hot. We're going to ride the hot team. We're going to take Tampa Bay in this one to win the game. If we get 150 likes, one of you guys will get $100 when this one cashes. So that's what I got for you guys for Saturday. Thank you so much for your time, all the support. Keep it coming. We're going to keep on cashing. Let's keep continuing to grind it out together and have a fun MLB season. I appreciate every single one of you. Hope you cash all your bets, even if you didn't get it from me. And I'll see you in the next free play video for Sunday.